What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of the QPR career mode. Today we actually start off with a game in the FA Cup. This is the third round and obviously the first round where all the Premier League clubs get added. We were drawn against Bradford. I made a really positive start with Prince Pepper being slid through by Charlie Kelman and finishing on his right foot. A really nice finish, to be fair. I was about to get it across to Paul Smith or Smythe, I don't know exactly how you say his name, on the other side, but I decided not to and just shot. But Bradford were given a penalty for a slightly questionable challenge there. I don't know if I would have given it because I didn't even press the tackle button. He just stopped and fell into our guy, Bella. But obviously, ref thought it was a penalty and they penented me in the bottom right corner. So yeah, the computer seemed to have gotten better at taking penalties as well, because before they used to miss every penalty they took. Like, it would always go over. But just before the halftime whistle, Charlie Kelman hasn't played a lot this season, but he was fed in with an opportunity here, and he was not going to miss that. It was a really good finish on his left, but first time near post, keeper could not stop it. And yeah, pretty boring first half as usual, but we went in with the lead. And 15 minutes into the second half, Smith had a shot, saved, and then complete fuck up by the Bradford defenders and keeper. Brignola headed the ball, but I didn't think he was going to get credited with the goal, and he actually did. So yeah, a bit weird. I don't think that should be his goal, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. But anyway, he got taken off after this for Ezra Spencer, one of our youth players, and he was fed through by another one of our youth players, obviously in Peppel, and the two graduates from the academy, both Peppel last year, Spencer this year, and both of them, you know, combining there to get a goal. And Spencer played the ball through here again to Kelman, and Kelman got his second of the game on his left foot, just smashed it past the keeper. Really nice finish on his left foot. And that made it 5-1, and we were, you know, we just destroyed them, to be honest. They did not really do anything. Comfortable win. Again, did not have a lot of possession, as we've come to expect on Legendary. But anyway, we had our youth report after the news that both Carroll and Owens had left the club permanently now. They have transferred to their respective clubs and released a couple youth players. Didn't get anyone good from Wales. Got one good player from Italy though, and two from England as well. So obviously the youth scouts aren't doing too bad of a job, to be fair to them. And we sent them out again. Also, if you do want me to send them out to a particular country, then just leave it in the comments. But this time we decided to send them one to France, one to Belgium, and obviously keep one in England. But anyway, next game against Southampton. Southampton, a team who beat us in the last episode actually, so we were looking for some revenge. They beat us 4-3 at the Kind Prince Foundation Stadium, and we took the lead down at the St Mary's Stadium. Willock was played through by Wagnerman, good counter attack from us, and he smashed it across goal to make it 1-0. And not long after, we had another chance. Share was played through by Willock, his shot was blocked, got the ball back, and the second shot was saved, but it fell out on the edge to Armstrong, whose shot was amazingly saved by the Southampton keeper. I don't know how he kept that out, but he did. And after our little flurry there of chances, which we probably should have taken one of, Southampton had their first chance of the game and they equalised, and then they got a penalty for nothing. Like, I don't know what Nico did wrong here. Also, another topic, vote Nicole Milana for mayor. It'd be pretty funny if he got it. But anyway, back to the match. I have no idea what happened there. Like, it was a nothing challenge. I tackled him and he fell over and they got a penalty. And again, they penenkered me, this time in the other corner when I dived the other way. So that's great. And I was too pissed off so I just skipped the goal. And in the 3rd minute of added time, when it was meant to be 1 minute, Southampton made it 3-1. Another stupid goal. Should have been saved by Ramsdale at the near post. Again, I skipped it because I was very angry. But yeah, that was not a 3-1 game. We should not have been 3-1 down. And we were determined to make it right in the second half. Armstrong was sent through, sweated it across to Doku, didn't care, didn't want to take any chances. We made it 3-2. We were back in the game. And so for those of you who obviously saw the penalty, well, all of you saw the penalty, that was given as foul, but that challenge on Doku wasn't. But anyway, luckily we managed to get the equaliser, another sweat share to Willock, and Armstrong played the ball over to Willock, who almost made it 4-3, almost completed the comeback, but unfortunately his shot was saved. And then Southampton had a huge chance, but the Ramsdale made the save. There was just 10 minutes left, Armstrong was sent through, he had Doku coming in again, and but it went over to Share. I was aiming it for Doku, but it didn't really matter. I didn't really care who got the goal, as long as we got the goal. And after losing 4-3 at home, we took the lead 4-3 away against Southampton. After being 3-1 down at half time, second half we showed what we're about, and we had another chance right at the end of the game. Armstrong was sent through. Rudiger had no stamina left. Armstrong just easily paced past him, played it across to Willock, and Willock scored to make it 5-3. And obviously we weren't going to throw this away. We got a revenge on Southampton and also got one better because we scored an extra goal. But our next game, actually down the difficulty for this one just because of how boring the games have been lately. So we're playing on world class now against Chelsea, and we had the first chance of the first real chance of the game, and unfortunately it was a good save from their keeper. Pretty difficult angle for Armstrong, but we gave the ball away really stupidly here, and Chelsea took advantage. Timo Werner on his left foot finessed it into the top corner. But not long after, Doku found himself on the right. He played it into Willock, who was in the middle, took a touch and smashed it in at the near post on his left foot to get us back on level terms. Obviously we drew 3-3 against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. We were hoping to bring them here and beat them, and Armstrong was sent through 10 minutes after our equaliser, and he put us in the lead, made it 2-1. A really nice finish from him. And yeah, we were quite good at that cross goal shot. Like, Willock's obviously scored one against Southampton in the last game, and at half time we were 2-1 up. Chelsea were actually not playing too bad, and they managed to get an equaliser after another mistake from us. So both our goals in this game could have easily been avoided if we just passed a bit better. Both times they were kind of my fault because they actually did go in the direction I aimed them in, so I can't even blame the game. But Chelsea had a chance 20 minutes after the break to get into the lead, and luckily Ramsdale made the save and it rebounded off the post. They had another chance just 10 minutes later, good save from Ramsdale. And then had yet another chance with 10 minutes left of the game, and again Ramsdale made a save. 5 minutes left of the game, Ramsdale made another save, and somehow we managed to escape that game with a draw. So even though we lowered the difficulty, the computer were actually playing better and actually making use of some of their possession, which was much more entertaining, not just to watch but also to play. But after the game we managed to sell ball for 3 mil. I say managed like we were aiming to do it. We weren't really, but the offer came in. He wasn't playing a lot, so I thought might as well sell him. We actually played him in this game though, because it was likely to be his last game for the club, and it was against Wolves at home. We did draw 1-1 with Wolves away at the Molineux, I believe in our second game of the season, but we took the lead here through Armstrong, and we almost made it 2-0. Cher was sent through, but he could not score the 1-1. Then Armstrong was sent through, also could not score. Good save from the keeper. But on the half an hour mark, Doku played the ball through to Armstrong, and this time he did finish. Again, another shot from the right across goal into the top corner. Made it 2-0, and yeah, you know, it was a good finish there. And Armstrong had another chance to get his hat-trick this time, just before the whistle. Unfortunately though, his shot was just not good enough to get past the keeper, and we went into the break 2-0 up. Armstrong had another chance to get his hat-trick. A good shot on his left foot, but the keeper made a brilliant save. However, he could not save the next shot that Armstrong had. A really nice goal there. He got the ball, used his pace to get away from the defenders. Keeper came out, thought he could get it, but Armstrong proved too quick, and he managed to smash it past the keeper right into the bottom corner. Really nice finish. End of the game, and we end the episode in 3rd place. Again, thank you for watching.